Hey, Edna Wilson here. Welcome to my vlog. I'm so excited to present to you the 5 biggest mistakes first-time homebuyers make. I've been in this game for a little bit now, and I've seen a lot of things, but I thought these are the top 5 that really, really matter. So first one, failure to get pre-approved. So many people will walk out and they'll want to go and look at houses before they get pre-approved, which is kind of fun. But the problem is you don't know what you can afford. And so it's really hard to look at a $400,000 house if you can only afford a $50,000 house. So it's really important to get pre-approved. You know what you're ready for. And when you walk in, you fall in love, that's your house. And you go, ready, I'll snag it because you're pre-approved and ready to go. Number 2, the additional expenses that are not included in your down payment. So what is that? Well, you're going to need a deposit, what they call a good faith deposit, usually $1,000. Then you're also going to need to buy an appraisal. That's between $400 and $500. You're going to want inspections, and your 4-point inspection and your wood destroying organism inspections. That can run between $600 and $700. So you can see it adds up, the things you buy even outside of your down payment, your insurance and your taxes. So just know there's a lot of money that goes out of pocket before you ever even get to the closing table. Then number 3, having unrealistic expectations. I know HDTV is so much fun to watch, but I got to tell you, they're not your friends when it comes to home search. It doesn't go like it does on TV. Just look for long range. When you're looking for a house, so many times looking really short range and just like, does this fit now? But think about what happens 3 years from now. What happens 5 years from now? Are you going to have kids? Are you not going to have kids? Are the kids going to be leaving the house? These are all questions you need to be asking yourself as you start looking for a house. And also remember, it's very important for you, the property ladder, even if you're young, because houses typically always increase in value 3% a year. So if you can go ahead and buy while you're young, then you can go ahead and have more to put down payment on your next house. It's truly an investment over renting. The number 4, failure to focus on location. A long time ago, I had a friend tell me, Edna, walk the neighborhood. It was the best advice I ever was given because I really had my heart set on one house. And when I walked the neighborhood, I realized you could hear so much traffic noise. It wasn't pleasant. You get a feel for what you're actually walking into, where you're going to live, where you're going to have your kids play, and where your dog's going to run. And so walk the neighborhood. Remember, you need to understand the personality of the community you're moving into. Number 5, the last one, not planning for the future. So these are things you want to ask yourself, like how big is the backyard? Are we going to have life changes? We talked about, are the kids growing up and moving? Are kids yet to come? Have a 5-year plan. Know what you're looking for. And when you move, you don't want to be in a place that you're being forced to move. So you don't want to buy a 1-bedroom house knowing in the next 3 to 5 years you're going to want to have some children, or you're going to adopt, or you're going to get 3 pets. You need to think about all that stuff long before you get to the closing table. So those are my 5 top biggest mistakes a homemaker will make, first-time home buyer. Failure to get pre-approved, not remembering there's additional expenses to the home buying process, having unreal expectations, failure to focus on the location, and not planning for the future. I trust you find this extremely helpful. If you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out and call me at the number below. Talk to y'all next week.